Welcome to this week's Steampunk Reviews. Today is my first double Jeopardy show, and in it I am going to juggle two separate shops, Drac in a Box and the Gallery Serpentine. One is amazing, the other not so much. So let's start with the lesser of the pair, Drac in a Box. Drac in a Box is located in Scotland and deals in a medley of attire predominantly goth in style. Their website features a very tempting selection of clothing and jewelry, many items of which are very compatible with steampunk, especially if you're a steampunk of the aristocratic breed. Don't be fooled. Drac in a Box may sell itself well, but its fine presentation does not make up for some very problematic aspects. Price comes up first and foremost. Now, most steampunks are no stranger to bills in the high area, but Drac in the Box pushes it a good bit, and the results are, frankly, not worth the money. The skirt I purchased, while pretty, was nothing terribly jaw-dropping, and the waist was unspeakably small in context to the size of the rest of the skirt, so that it could only be worn by my corseting myself as tightly as possible. The shipping is also an enormous pain in the neck. Now, this was something I'd been warned about by a friend, but dismissed as the normal frustration of the average American ordering something from overseas and getting annoyed with the length of time it took to arrive. But in this case, international shipping was decidedly not to blame. I ordered the skirt in question in October and proceeded to wait. I waited for 3 months. It finally arrived in early January. This kind of time is just not acceptable. Again, the website tries to deflect this by stating that it takes 6 weeks to deliver the item, as the item is made to order. Now, as a seamstress, I know that unless they asked for specific measurements, which they didn't, the skirt should only take a week, if that, to make. It should not take 6 weeks. And even if it did take, say, 3 weeks to make and 3 weeks to arrive, that does not account for a month and a half of time I spent waiting. So I call you on your BS, Drac in a Box, and tell my viewers to go shop somewhere else. Don't waste your money here. Waste it at the Gallery Serpentine instead. The Gallery Serpentine is located in Australia and also states that it caters to the Gothic community. Their clothing, however, is gorgeous, timeless, and fitting for any and every steampunk aristocrat worth their salt. The website sells a wide selection of corsets, skirts, dresses, coats. The list goes on and on. The pricing may be a little on the high side, but it is not as high as Drac in a Box, and the items are well worth splurging on. Side items can also be made to order and custom sized, further adding to the appeal of this shop. And finally, the shipping, while it takes a couple of weeks, is far less than the 3-month-long aforementioned debacle of a waiting period. So come one, come all to the wonders of the Gallery Serpentine and enjoy their beautiful wares. Thanks for listening, and tune in next time, which may be a while since I'm going to be busy for the next week or so, when I will review The Purveyor of Parasols, A Bit Shady.